Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to the daily update of my 1000 days challenge. These days 775, so let's get things started. Alright, so first and foremost, in terms of equity balance, there's no change in terms of that. If you look across the board, definitely yesterday was something a little bit unexpected, but at the same time expected and the same time. Reason being is, even though we did a very strong bullish momentum, do bear in mind that yesterday there was the announcement on the Fed itself. So the US market definitely was greatly impacted, and because of that, the announcement of that, you can see S&P 500 was significant hit. Similarly, you can see a gap and then a red bearish candlestick, same formation on the Nasdaq as well. So currently at the moment, Bitcoin and crypto in general still very much follow in tandem with what the US equity market does. So nothing to be too surprising in that sense. And a lot of times we also have to deal with in terms of how DXY or the strength of the US dollar is. So the stronger the US dollar is, the less likely the equity market and also crypto market will do well in that sense. All right, so today I can see that there's an inverse correlation whereby DXY is actually dropping, and then we can see the slight recovery across the board for all of them, inclusive in the oil itself. All right, other than that, so just a very quick run through. So US market with all the red bearish candlestick itself, I definitely do lean towards short to mid-term kind of bearish momentum, in the sense that potentially the best potential be that we have some sort of consolidation over here, and then we actually break towards the upside. That'll be a more bullish setup. I don't think it's very likely for us to actually bounce strongly up from here, because we already tried to bounce up from here once, and it's very unlikely that we get a very strong bounce on the second try. Not to say that it's impossible, but the chances of it is a lot less in that sense. And then overall, if you look in terms of the China equity market itself, we definitely do see further bearish momentum. There's no clear shift of momentum just yet. Very shift, especially for ASH, there was a very shift, the downslope in terms of 20 exponential moving average. Whereas for KY itself, it's still clearly consolidating. But bearing in mind that even though we are forming slightly technically lower, higher low in that sense, I would still say that we're actually just forming a very clear support over here. So we do break strongly below this $27 region itself. I'm very certain that we will see much stronger kind of bearish momentum. And I don't think that even this $24 region may hold if we actually break below that, and we're very much likely to test a lower low in that sense. But that's on the condition that we break below the $27 mark. All right, and then finally for crypto itself, so now that we actually break below even the 50 and the 20 exponential moving average on the daily chart itself, I definitely do lean towards bearish momentum. But on the forward chart, there's definitely not a clear sign of a good entry for a short setup in that sense. So potentially there could become some of a bounce. The question is how strong this bounce can get, and from then on, I could potentially look for short setup for continuation towards the downside, as long as we stay below the 200 exponential moving average on the 4-hourly chart for both the exponential and simple moving average itself. So we do have some gap for it to bounce up, and we do face some strong rejection over there. That is where I would potentially look to enter short. All right, otherwise, that's more or less about it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to drop by your comments below, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.